Everyone, Evil Antonio here, and today we're talking about how to irritate people. This is a 1 hour BBC special starring John Cleese, Michael Palin, Graham Chapman, and Connie Booth in apparently her first acting role. She wasn't originally supposed to do that many, and she wound up taking on more roles after the original person who was going to play all the young females dropped out. So, interesting bit of history there. And she's also, I believe, wife of Michael Palin, if I'm not mistaken. But that comes later on. That's what's cool about this, is that it is a year before Monty Python got together. And now, if you look on IMDb, it's going to say 1969, and the YouTube video for it says 1969. But apparently it was shot in 68. And so this was before they had all gotten together and made even the first episode of Monty Python's Flying Circus, which is something that's really cool to see. It's a little bit of history right there. It kind of reminds me of when I saw ADBC for the first time, which is an excellent little 1 hour BBC special that has all the guys that show up on Mighty Boosh and Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, you know, Richard Ayoade, what the fuck, not Noel Fielding, but the other guy, and that other guy that always plays the dick and everything. It's funny little bit of television, and it's illuminating because they, you know, over in the British Isles, they say that they all work together, like, you know, that seems to be the thing. You know, a lot of them come up out of the Footlights Club, and they kind of group up together and just start pumping out comedy. And so it's very interesting to see, to say the least, what's going on here with half of the Pythons. Now, not all the sketches are that funny, and I did find myself kind of looking at the clock towards the last 20 minutes of it, but there are a few good sketches in here. Like the airplane pilot sketch is one that a lot of people say is funny, and I happen to agree with. The mother sketch I found was, you know, a little bit humorous. I actually found the humor to be very kind of Faulty Towers-esque, just because it's dealing with anger and making people bust out in anger so much. But what's apparently funny is that a lot of these sketches, when they went to do Monty Python, a lot of these sketches germinated into some of the later Python sketches that you'd grow to love. Like, for example, and this is one that I know just from the trivia, so it might not be accurate, but the car salesman sketch, it was written by Chapman because it was based off of something that he had, and then I think it was Cleese or Chapman. Later on, they thought that there was a good idea there, and so they adapted it into the Dead Parrot sketch, which is a classic Python sketch. So there's a lot of cool little bits of trivia in there for you to see as you watch it. Like I said, not all of it is pretty hilarious, and it's a little long, but this is a cool little type of BBC television that they put out occasionally. Like I said, ADBC is another great example of that from more recently with people that you'd see right now. But it's pretty top-notch. It's cool to watch. I'd give it maybe a 4 out of 5. You know, not perfect, but just a little, for being such a little time capsule of that moment, it's interesting. So there you go. You know, donate to the PayPal if you like the video. Check out the previous video. Talk to you later.